My name's Brian Allen. I'm a gay man. I've been about a month cigarette-free. So it started when I was kind of trying to go through like a rebellious thing as being in high school. I was just about 17 at the time, and it doesn't help that I've worked in the service industry for my entire career, and cigarettes are very potent in the service industry. You kind of build your friendships from that.
My name is Will Montenegro. I am a gay man. I'm 30 and I've been cigarettes free for a few months and tobacco, I guess, for a couple weeks. So basically when I was 16, I tried it because everyone was doing it, all my friends were doing it, and I was just never really caught onto it at first, or it was just kind of always available in there, so I was always just taking it because everybody had it.
I am Jim Baldridge Garst, and I am known throughout the Iowa drag community as Pernilla DeVille. I am a gay man, and I have been tobacco-free for going on almost 4 months. Everybody I knew smoked, including my parents, including all of my friends. Smoking was fitting in. That's how I started. I was a heavy drug user. I've been in recovery for 17 years. I quit using crystal meth easier than I quit smoking. It just didn't seem as serious somehow in my rationalization. It never occurred to me that I could smoke one cigarette and be dead.
I didn't fit in with other people, and so smoking definitely gave me a way to fit in with other people, which as a trans girl, you don't fit in very many places.
Hi, I'm Tammy Steinwant, and I have a passion for tobacco and tobacco control, and I have worked in it off and on for years, and I just am happy to help people as best I can.
And I'm Melanie Muth. I am Tammy's wife. We've been married for 9 years. I too am passionate about tobacco and tobacco cessation. The problem with the LGBTQ community is they have a lot of stressors anyway. So when you start talking about the one thing that they believe helps relieve their stress, you really do have to meet them where they're at and be able to walk them in this path and see what the benefit over their burden is.
Younger people too I think that we're realizing a lot of what tobacco can cause, but then again, it's the older generation, it's probably harder for them to give that up, especially if they've been through so much AIDS or bashing and stuff like that. That trauma that they had to deal with, the cigarettes kind of help them cope with it. So I think it's a little bit harder for them to see that as a negative thing.
I think in the LGBTQ population, it's always about sex. It's always about sexual health. That's the fear of most people, and why people fear the LGBT population is because of the sexual connotation. Where if we could look at people as a whole and get off of that, I think we would have tremendous success.
I was trying to get in shape to start my whole transition and to start living life, and I couldn't do that when I was smoking. I didn't have the breath, I didn't have the energy, I didn't have the ability to exercise.
I had open heart surgery at 41. My doctors told me that smoking slows the healing process and can damage the grafts. They can fail because of smoking it. And I quit for about 18 months and then started up again. And 5 years later, I went in with some chest pain, and I had a graft that failed. Luckily, the arteries in the rest of my heart had grown, so they took up the slack for that graft, but the fact is that I killed one of the grafts because I continued to smoke. That's exactly what the cardiologist told me.
I don't look at myself positively when I am a smoker. I see my health kind of deteriorate before me, and that's really the biggest driving factor for me, is being the healthiest person I can be, and your oral hygiene is just, you can't keep up with that when you're a cigarette smoker. Not smoking, I wake up and I feel refreshed. I don't have that pressure in my chest anymore, and my gums aren't bleeding when I'm brushing my teeth anymore. That was huge. I want to be that strong, empowered person that isn't controlled by any substance or from the people around me, and I can openly say that I am a proud gay man, and I don't have to use cigarettes to fit in anymore. I can fit in with or without.
I want to be here a long time. And in order to do that, I need to lose some weight, I need to not smoke, and I need to take care of me.
At the end of the game, I always want to just be the best version that I can be. And I know by smoking cigarettes, it's not going to get me there. So I think every day just reminding myself of that helps me not pick up another cigarette again.
Do whatever you need to do to quit tobacco, because life after is,
It's worth it.
it's absolutely worth it. Quitting gave me the ability to be happy.
What I would say to somebody who's trying to quit tobacco is it's not an easy journey. You might fail the first time, the second time, the third time, however many times it takes, but always wake up with that mindset that you don't need it and that you're going to be the best you can be today. And eventually it's going to stick. And then you'll look back and wonder why you didn't try to do that sooner.